Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mr. Fuzzy Lego, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate minifigure video. And today I'm doing more upgrades to my existing figures. Today I'm going to show you number 1 Mario, number 13 Peach, number 64 Inkling, number 57 Shulk, who all look better than their first version. So I'm really excited to do this video. So without further ado, let's get started. In this lineup, Mario is first up, of course, and he is actually really cool. And this is the third Mario I've made for Super Smash Bros. So I like to say this is probably my best one, not as of, my entire customizing adventure, but definitely for Smash Bros. This is really good. One standout feature of this version is the head, which I actually took the existing head and I pretty much just repainted it. Repainted the eyes, repainted the mustache. Instead of it had like a metallic black, I changed it to just a matte with a bit of a gray wash, and that looks cool. But of course, the biggest difference is he now has a mouth that the other version did not have, like on his chin region. I think that one looks really good and looks pretty cool. Not many Marios really have mouths in this community, so I think it's, well, I bumped the camera. It's a really nice little addition. I also repainted the hat. Well, this is really just a brand new hat that I made for Mario, and I actually repainted the eyebrows. That's what I meant to say first. But yeah, the hat is a brand new sculpted piece that looks pretty simple. It's just a Mario hat, just sculpting. I've made hundreds of them, probably. But removing this, you can see the ear detail, and that's just painted pretty nice with some, wrinkles in his ears and whatnot. So now we go on to the actual, torso region. And the torso region actually looks pretty cool because I painted some different overall details. You can see they're in a dark blue, and yeah, they're pretty nice. You can see the back as well, just some more overall details and stuff. And I don't really know what else to say. The straps are three-dimensional, and the wrists are three-dimensional as well, the glove regions, which I thought looked really cool. I even painted the glove detail with some gold buttons. That's pretty much it for Mario. Very cool figure. Sorry about that cut. There was a huge disaster, but anyway, that's really it for Mario, so let's go on to the other figures. Next up is Princess Peach, and I really like the way this one turned out. As compared to my first version, if I can get a photo on screen, I'll show you as a comparison. It pretty much was started out as this figure, but I just added a lot of detail to the dress that I missed out on the first time, just to kind of, work with. I'm not sure really what to say, but first of all, you're going to see that I outlined the region for the dress, and I also added all of this stitching, like patterned X's that were very time-consuming and very boring to paint, and even messed up a bit on the back. But you can see it's just X after X after X, and I even painted some, regions over there. I know I keep saying regions. I guess I just like that word. But I also repainted the jewel, and pretty much the entire pink on this was repainted. And I noticed on reference pictures that she actually has, like, the inside of her dress painted, so I painted that as well. Pretty cool. The eyes are brand new painted. I mean, they're just the old version, but I repainted them. And I gave her lips again, and this time I actually made them look like she's smiling instead of, like, confused or whatever the first expression was. But yeah, I painted on some detail onto the, these dress ball thingies. That's just to make it look nice. And one more details, of course I did, it's kind of hard to see, but I did add some gold little details onto the dress. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see them there. They're pretty nice, and I'm really happy with them. It even goes to the back as well, which is kind of interesting. Also, the background went down, so I'm going to fix it. Yeah, you can see my fingernails and how dirty they are because I've been painting for so many hours. But that is pretty much it for Princess Peach. I mean, one more detail before I move on is, of course, the crown, which I repainted. Pretty much, I didn't resculpt anything. I just pretty much painted some lines on it, and it just turned out really nice. And I'm really happy with this figure, compared to the last one that I made earlier in June. So it's really nice to go back and make this figure. And of course, I actually did make Daisy as well, but she is not in this video because I didn't want these to seem too repetitive because they're pretty similar. So that's pretty much it for Peach, so let's go on to the next. So here's Inkling, and she actually has a really weird history because I originally made a second version way back in October or September, but I just never got around to finishing it. It's just pretty much been like in videos, and like in update videos that I just kind of had lying around. So I finally went back a few nights ago to finally finish this figure, and really all that meant for me to do was add a few more details that I just wasn't happy with the first time. I put some belt buckles onto her actual, what is he, the backpack straps. I'm not sure if she actually has them in the game, but I did it. I painted some outlines on the shoes, and painted a new canister out of this part. I'm not sure exactly what you could call it. But yeah, I actually didn't paint a back to her legs. I wish I had done that, but I did not. Now the most standout feature is of course her eye, which is, it has the Smash ball painted in there, very small little Smash symbol, but that is, you know, of course a reference to how many trailers and just, you know, images we've seen with the Smash ball in her eye. So that's a really nice, cute looking thing that I did that I'm really happy with. I think it's kind of unique. Maybe it looks a bit too crowded in the eye, but I really like it. So there's one standout feature, of course, that she doesn't have her blaster, and that's just because I made a blaster, and right before I, you know, started shooting this video, it broke. So it's not here. It's drying right now, so I'll try my hardest just to hold it up for you in this next shot. So here's the blaster that she has in the game, and it looks pretty nice. It's made out of those Stormtrooper blasters that LEGO always likes producing. And it's just, you know, I cut off most of it, and then I just sculpted on top of it. It obviously looks a bit, you know, messed up down in this area just because it broke, and I had to, you know, re-glue it, so it looks a bit interesting. I'm trying not to touch it too much because it is, you know, still drying, but I still wanted to get this video done. So that's pretty cool. I painted some little bolts on there, and even the bottom is sculpted just like how it is in the game. So that looks pretty nice, and you know, painted some details onto here. I don't know what this specifically was on the back here, but I saw it in reference pictures, so I painted that as well. And then the actual tube that runs from the gun itself to the blaster is, I think, a paper clip or something. It was a weird shape. I think it was originally red, but I added some more red highlights to it just to make it look a bit more vibrant. So that's pretty much it for the blaster and the Inkling. It looks really nice, and I'm happy with it, and I hope that it dries by the time I have to do the photo, and the background just went down. Last but not least in this set is, of course, Shulk. I don't know why I said of course, because it's kind of a random choice compared to so many other fighters, but I really wanted to make a new Shulk, because it was already a really good figure, except that he had normal LEGO eyes, when that's not what he looks like in the game. So I decided to actually try and paint his eyes correctly, and that's what that looks like. It's pretty cool looking. I don't know why I said like that, but removing the Monado, which is just re-glued because it was having some issues, I'll show you what I did. So first of all, he does have some, the eyes, whoa, the camera's being weird again. But the eyes painted on here, removing the hairpiece that I sculpted. It was originally the head that I was using. I did not paint the back of it, you know, as you can see. But, you know, just the eyes and the eyebrows. It looks a bit like he was emotionless, but it looks pretty good. I guess since I already have it zoomed in, I'll show you the detail I did on the jacket. I resculpted this, I don't know why I'm holding this, I have something else that could rather use like a spear, but this, you know, I resculpted that region. I actually put, you know, detail into those in silver, and they look really cool, repainted from, you know, just whatever. And then the back has some detail painted on, which looks like a hood, and just some more little details. So that's really what I did for Shulk. You know, I repainted most of the silver to be, I repainted the light gray to be silver. That's what I'm trying to say this entire time. So that's pretty much it, what I did for Shulk. I didn't do much outside of that, besides, you know, I didn't even really repaint his hair because it's pretty good. I really like his hair sculpt. And now he's dead. But basically, that's really it for this video, and make sure you, I don't know why I'm still on this. Let me put everyone back up here that I just showed you. So here's Inkling, and then Mario, and then the other girl. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, it's Peach. She's back there. It's kind of a weird looking fun. And also here's Toad, who I meant to show in this video as just like a sidekick for Peach, but I didn't do it. Anyway, now that I finally caught my breath again, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video here. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that button that is designed for that feature. And also you subscribe to see my other Smash Bros. Stuff, because it's like in 18 days. It's so close, and I'm really excited. So thanks so much for watching if you did, and I'm going to eat some food because I'm starving. Goodbye.